Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Life in the Left Seat video. This time, this is our second attempt with this this bird, and I just realized I'm missing something. Stand by. I think if I stream without the hat, that would be very bad juju indeed until the Jags either win or lose. So we can't. What is going on here? Oh shoot, my thing is being weird. Okay, sorry, I've got a mat under my chair, and it started curling up on itself when I moved, and it's all kinds of weird stuff. So anyway, all right. I know I fixed it. I'm sorry. I just realized as I looked at myself in the thing, I went, "Oh no." So we got that fixed, taken care of. Anyway, this is our second opportunity to fly this aircraft on the stream. The first time ended very badly. We flew out of Bucharest, I believe it was, and trying to fly to, I think, Vienna. I think it was Vienna. I don't know. Anyway, we went into a thunderstorm. It was bad frame rates. It was hard to know how to. It was basically a let's learn how to fly the aircraft together kind of a thing, and that was not a good idea. And we ended up going into a thunderstorm and actually overstressing the aircraft in the thunderstorm. So there's that. So that was fun. The gate I'm at right now is the Terminal 3 gates. It's default. I'm trying to remember what I pushed. I think it's gate 32. I think, in default scenery. So if you're going to get on VATSIM, don't go on 32. That will be bad times. I'm not on the VATSIM network yet. I'll get on there in a second, so we'll deal with that. I'm also noticing now the... What the? That's not supposed to happen. Hang on. Oh, because I was clicked over there. Okay, that's why. Okay. Learning things. I'm also seeing that this is fun. It looks like the jetway did not quite align. In fact, it completely missed. Well, yeah, no, completely missed. Yeah, look at that. So clearly the default jetway spots are not quite tuned to the CRJ. I'll have to investigate that one, see if I can fix that, because that's kind of stupid. But whatever. All right. And why is you dumb thing? Okay. Some little weird things happening here, and trying to get my handle on it. So anyway, hello to all of you guys here in chat. We've got, I guess I'll start from the top. It's only fair. Let's see who we got. David Rothmuller's here. Roger is here. Briangren. Let's see who else we got. Gotta scroll down here because it was just you guys talking for a while. Tony Santos, Light 76, welcome back to the stream. Boeing Manufacturer 8, King Poet, Kramer's here, Ish is here, and let's see, James Purcell is here. Missing anybody? Keep them going on down. Oh, Kushan Gaming's back. Welcome back, sir. Senior Sensei Gaming is here. Wonderful. And I think that brings us up to now. So, all right. Okay. So, all that to say, I think we should fly. We're going to do a triple city thing this time. So instead of just point to point, we're going to go point to point to point. So we're going to Vegas first. Then we'll reset. We'll redo the flight plan, and we'll go to San Diego. And that will be our thing for this evening. So we're not going to be doing Friday Night Ops over on the East Coast. I figured first time doing the CRJ on the stream, let's not push our luck. So when I started this, LA Center was online. I don't know if they still are. I haven't looked. But if they are, great. If they're not, oh well. We're on VATSIM. We'll fly together. It'll be fun no matter what. But I figured let's not try to do too many things. It's Dysania. Hello, sir. Welcome back to the stream. Okay. So I'll get TeamSpeak going in a second here. First, I want to do some prep work and some talking about the CRJ because we kind of didn't get a chance to really go over this the last time we did this because it was kind of a kerfuffle. It's a coin a term. So this is the aircraft. It's very beautiful. It's very well done. The look of it, Aerosoft did a very nice job on, and it actually flies very well too. So anyway, it's a cool aircraft. It's a small aircraft. It's a regional jet. It's just a little. It's just for little short. I mean, it'll go a good distance, but it's mainly for little short hop stuff. Small airports, small airfields, that kind of thing. Doesn't hold a whole lot of people, and they are quite cramped when you're in them. So let's go ahead and get into the cockpit here, and I'll show you this. I've got it set to default to cold and dark, so that's where it's at right now. And so as you can see, looking around the cockpit, it's it's pretty standard, but there's some things that are laid out a little differently in the CRJ than there are in the Boeing aircraft and Airbus aircraft. And the you'll notice if you look down here. In fact, let me zoom in a little bit. Down here on the throttles, this is kind of more reminiscent of a Airbus type aircraft. You've got your throttles actually go to shutdown. This cuts the fuel. They're in fuel cutoff right now. When we start them, we have to bring up these little flaps and then bring them to idle. That puts fuel in the aircraft. And then you have this kind of a manual area in between idle and climb power. And then there's actually a click detent for climb, a click detent for toga, which is takeoff go around for those of you who are not familiar with the aviation terms. It's not a toga party like the Greek or the Roman toga stuff, so no, we're not doing that. And then finally max power, or a firewall thrust as it's sometimes referred to, which is absolutely max power. So we don't ever use max power, usually only in emergency type situations, and you're only supposed to use it for a very short period of time because it can mess up the engines if you use it too long. Toga we'll only use for takeoff and, of course, if we had to go around. Normally we will be in climb power mode or we'll be in manual mode. So in some sense it's a bit like Airbus setup on the throttles. So you got to get used to that. And something to note, if you have a throttle quadrant like I do, like for CH or SciTech or something like that, make sure you go into the Aerosoft manager. In fact, I'll show you that right now. That's this guy right here. This is the Aerosoft manager. And down here in options, there's a place to tell it, hey, it defaults to default, but if you're going to use FSU IPC to do your throttle calibrations and managings, make sure you select whatever one you're using, with a reverser range or without, because otherwise they have a tendency, the throttles, not to go past 40% N1, and you're not going to get off the ground that way, or if you are, you're not going to stay off the ground for very long. So just know that, be aware of that. It's kind of a good little tint. Took me a while to figure out why my throttles weren't working, and then I did some digging and went, oh, look, that's why. So anyway, so that's that. Let's see, what else is interesting. We've got this little tablet here called Dave. Someone in another stream I was talking to thought it was called, or maybe it's on here actually, thought it was called HAL, which they actually mentioned in the manual. They're not allowed legally to call it HAL 9000 because I guess it's a copyright issue. But that's a throwback for those of you young pups out there. That's a reference to 2001: A Space Odyssey, where the computer tries to basically kill the astronauts. But the computer would start up because the main guy that would talk to the computer, that would interface with the computer's name was Dave, and so it's good morning, Dave, whenever he turned it. Anyway, so. This is Dave. You just push the power button right here. You can get checklists right here, and you can go back to the home screen there. We can mess with our payload and fuel, our V-speeds, options for the aircraft. This is good to change it if you're going to use kilograms or pounds. We're obviously in America, so I use pounds. Inches of mercury or millibars. Again, this is kind of a European versus American kind of thing. The aviation world pretty much uses Celsius for their temp, so I leave that on Celsius. And then dual Q or single Q flight director, which I like the dual Q better. And then you can choose the IRS align time to be quick, instant, or realistic, and help messages can be turned on or off. There's also a few more. Let's see, flight plan, no position. I don't know what that is. I haven't really paid attention to that. PFD throttle tent hint, so you can see on the PFD what throttle setting you're in, which I have that to show because it's helpful. Ground friction tweak, obviously, so that way it doesn't just kind of try to come to a stop all the time. And then P3D thing. This is FSX Steam right now that I'm flying in, so this really doesn't matter anything, but this is the HDR texture, color, stuff like that for that. First, and then for some tuning stuff, you can turn off PFD stuff to save frame rates if you're getting frame problems. I've got it all on because in this system it doesn't matter. So don't worry, guys. I'll be on TeamSpeak in a moment. And then let's see, inhibit virtual cockpit displays. Yeah, so it's stuff to kind of tone down the aircraft if you're getting frame rate problems. And then Yoke Autopilot Disconnect Sensitivity. I have this on low because whenever I do my views on my joystick, I tend to kind of move it a little bit. And if it's too sensitive, that little movement can disconnect the autopilot. So that's annoying. In the real world, you would want to be able to grab the yoke and just move it and have it disconnect because in an emergency situation, in a flight sim situation where these things can move a little bit just because of other things, then that's what's going to happen. Well, now we're not going to go to SFO right now. We're going to be going where I said we're going to go. So, meh. We'll go to SFO another time. Don't worry. We just went to San Francisco with the 7.4 like 2 weeks ago. Do you not remember? From LAX. Encrypted, welcome back. Let's see what else we got here on Dave. Ground services and maintenance, so you can turn your wheel chocks on and off, ground power, things like that. All kinds of fun little deals there. Whoops, I just turned off Dave. And then you also have your doors and your aircraft state. So here, guys, if you're curious, this is where you can do this in the FMC too, but you gotta get power first. So this way you don't need power. You can set cold and dark, ready for engine start, turn around, or ready for taxi. So these are the default aircraft states. And then in the FMC, or whatever they call this thing, it might be the MCDU. It looks a lot like a Airbus MCDU, actually, which is just another name for the same thing. You can actually set the default aircraft state. So I've changed the default one to default to cold and dark because I like all my aircraft to start cold and dark. So there are rumors that Brady won't start. Oh, I doubt that very much. I doubt that very much. He's got a hand thing going on, but I'm sure he's going to start. It may inhibit his playing a little bit with the hand, but that would be almost too much to hope for that he wouldn't start. So I doubt that very much. But anyway, let's get going here. I need to. I don't think I did that already. So I kind of set up over here in payload 55 passengers. By the way, you can choose if they're men, women, or children. It affects the weight. So it's kind of a random setup. But 55 passengers. We've got 3,800 pounds of cargo. The max it'll go is 1,000 in the forward and 3,300 in the aft, I guess. So it seems a little on the low ski side, but whatever. Considering what Simbri thinks it can go up to, but whatever. And then for trip fuel, I put this in. This is what Simbri told us we should need. It's about 8,050 pounds of fuel. So I did all that. That gives us a Mach of 28.94 and a takeoff trim of 5.37. And if I send this, see it says we're running right now, set fuel and payload in flight simulator, it should, I just saw it move the aircraft. So now it should have set all that in there. So I move that away. All right. So yeah, so we got already 20 people watching. This is great. That's awesome. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going to be getting in the air here in any minute. But before we do, one last order of business. Let's look at our flight plan. And it just made it all small and shrinky. That was weird. Okay. So here's our flight plan today for for flight 1 anyway. We're doing 2 flights, remember. Our alternate's going to be Ontario. Our cruise level, I thought I had changed that back to. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's the alternate. Yeah, okay. All right, I need to update NightBot because I thought when I did this the first time it gave me 330, and then I thought when I redid it a second time it gave me 300. So I put 300, but apparently it's not correct. It's only about a 45-minute flight in the air, 8,050 pounds of fuel, and our zero fuel weight today is 58,800 pounds. Route today, we're taking the Orca 2 departure to Misson, and then the Kepik 6 arrival into Vegas, and yeah. And that's kind of the typical, coming in on runways 25s, coming around over Lake Mead and down in. So standard fare for any of you that are familiar with Las Vegas. Reserve fuel today, it looks like we got 4.3, well, really 4.4. 4.4 for reserve. Seems awfully high. It's like half our fuel load is reserve fuel, really. All right. That may be a bit much in this aircraft, but whatever. We've got the room for it. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and get. This thing keeps doing this. Let's go ahead and get TeamSpeak up, and then we'll go ahead and get VATSIM up, and then we'll load up, we'll start up, and we'll do the whole thing. So let me get TeamSpeak here first. Rat Pack Gaming. Coming online, live stream room. Encrypted, are you in live stream room 4 for something else, or are you doing? I don't want to go in the wrong one. If you're in there doing something else. Don't leave without me. We're gonna be a while. It's okay. We'll go in here first and we'll see what's happening. Switch channel. You've not been waiting for 5 hours. Lies, lies, lies. Well, whose fault is that? Uh-huh. Yes, go ahead. Because I don't want to tempt fate because I've got, well, one, because Boston is, what it is. But no, I'm trying to do the new aircraft, and so I didn't want to go all crazy with the VATSIM stuff. Otherwise, I would be up there. So live streaming right now, yeah. Los Angeles to Las Vegas, and then Vegas to San Diego. No, no, we're not doing we're not doing Friday Night Ops tonight. Yeah, pretty much. Wait, hang on, what's happening here? I'm just realizing. So we're talking on TeamSpeak now. So that is, you're hearing Pinto and Encrypted Pilot and Ishish and Pilot Colin and and Bubba Lewis. So if you want to jump on TeamSpeak, you're free to do that. So I think I'm at gate 32 at Los Angeles. All right, sounds good. All right, let me get VPilot up and running here. All right. It would be a gate 32. And we are a CRJ. J700. It's been good. Well, I'm not connected yet. So, well, actually, I guess technically I might be. Hang on, 25, 25. I know. I'll get to it. Don't worry. Oh, just keep reminding me every so often. I'll get to it. Don't worry. Let's see. KLAX, KLAS. I would call it 2. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I am connected. Let's see. Time and route is about 45 minutes. Oh, fancy. All right. Still available. Possibly. Not looking right now. I'm trying to get my flight plan file with what's it called? Little bit. Doubled. Wow. Why did that? Oh, now it's. That is progress. Oh, nice. I have not. Mm-hmm. All in good time. No, I do not. Okay. Let's see. Whoa! We got shenanigans going on over here. Someone just tail struck on the gate, according to VPilot. That's awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and get our stuff up and running. So we're going to do battery switch on. And in a second, we'll see stuff come up. There we go. And we need to switch these to auto. And okay, we'll do that. That'll come on in a second. And so we hit the APU button. Well, we haven't started flying yet. We're on the ground. All right, so we hit the APU button on. We're waiting for this door to open. There it goes. And we'll hit the APU start button there. And we'll see the APU firing up right there. And once it fires up, it'll automatically connect because we have it set to auto. And we'll be getting ready to go. Yeah, I don't know what the meatball talk is, so that's all you guys. All right, power on the aircraft. Look at that. What do you know? What do you say? What do you say? What do you know? Okay, so with power on, what we're going to do is we're going to switch the bleed to APU. We can go ahead and turn on the air conditioning there. Let's go ahead and look at this. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Encrypted? And how'd that go? Wonderful. Good to hear. Wait, and crashed or not crashed? Oh, didn't crash. All right. All right. Window heats to low. Oh my. Why is this not staying on? I do not know. Okay. Coming down here on the panel, we got to do a few things. We need to stab trim and mock trim. That's off. Align the guys there. That's all normal. Yaw dampers set up. Nose gill steering is down. That's fine. Let's hit the well, positioning it here. This is what the heck is in my face? Hey, okay, who's in the Airbus thing or whatever this is right next to me that's trying to attack my aircraft? Get your butt out of here. I am, and it's not acceptable. It is not consensual attacking. No, this is not consensual, people. I'm gonna get my whistle. Yes, it is. All right. KLAS KONT. I think no, I think that's encrypted, but he's streaming also, so that's right. It's very important. Very important. Let's see. Departure. And we're taking the Orca. Gotta get used to where these other buttons are. Whoops. Did I pass it? Oh, that's right. I haven't updated my SIDS and stars for this aircraft, so it's the Orca 1 according to what I have. But whatever. Missing, and we're going to be on 2-4 left. Okay. It's very helpful information, I'm sure. And from missing, we're going to the arrival, and it's the next page, Kepec 4, what I have, missing transition, and we'll say 25. I'm guessing it'll give us 25 left, but we'll see here. All right, there we go. Probably. Well, if you're on the same side of the terminal as I am, it'll probably be 2-4 left. Then 2-4 left is what you should expect as well. Is he still trying to mate with me? Yeah, I think you are. And if you see LAX or what? CRJ, you mean? Yes. There is a Airbus A321 attempting to mate with the front end of my CRJ, and I am not sure what the heck that is supposed to be happening. Right. So how about you back away from where you are, because it looks a lot bigger, and therefore you're on top of me. There you go. Hallelujah. Our great national nightmare is at an end. All right. It's horrifying. Okay. Let's see here. What are we doing now? We need to do 3:30. Oh, there it goes again. Okay. I'm trying to remember where my performance indications are, but I cannot find. No, not that. Status, position. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Cargo's 3800. Fuel is 8050 approximately. 330. Oh yeah. VNav. What is going on? Who's the? Okay. Slew your aircraft away from the area. Just be gone. What? Well, that may be, but I don't see you as a P-51, and because of your proximity, which is too close anyway, you're on top of me. So if you wouldn't mind going and finding your own gate elsewhere, I would appreciate it. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the problem, and I don't know what's going on. Uh, yeah, that might be the best course of action. So if you are that guy and you know what's going on, get out of here before we get you kicked. Exactly. Okay. So it's just spaghetti. All right, whatever. Ba-dum. All right, so I need to go through here and set up our V speeds. Set takeoff. Set. That should have gone in there. Yes, it did. Good deal. Let's go ahead and close our doors. close, close, close. And probably. Yeah. Well, go ahead and call center, and then if we are getting our clearance through them, then let me know. And while he's doing that, 125.8. I'm not going to remember that. Oh, that's okay. Oh, good God. Oh, enough with this guy. Good grief. You're what? It's it's because I don't have the aircraft you have, and so it's picking another default. Well, then I don't think a P-51 is a default aircraft in FSX Steam. Oh, really? Yeah. Well, it still sees me as it still sees you as the A321. I don't know why. That's VPilot doing that. Well, that could be. Pinner, did you get your clearance? Oh, he's on though. Oh, I need to get the ATIS. 33.8. What? Hmm. Sorry, Pinner, what did you say you did? Oh, okay. Okay. All right, I'm gonna kill my sound on TeamSpeak for a moment so I can do the same thing. All right, let me go ahead and talk to them and see what's up. LA Center, Delta 3535 is on the ground at LAX, looking for a pre-departure clearance to Las Vegas. Pre-departure clearance. Do you not need to reply to those? Oh. Okay. Looks like I got 330, so that worked. Okay, cool. 7154. Wait, what's happening here? Okay, there we go. Still with this guy. Okay. All right, so we got. Let's go back to TeamSpeak here. There we go. Okay, so we got our information delta. It's wind is 125 at 10, visibility 10. Some clouds up to 3,000, and then temperature 15, dew point 11, and altimeter 299.1. So let's see. Set my baro here real quick. 299.1. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get moving here because this is kind of ridiculous. All right. Yeah. Good grief. Okay. All right. Let's get moving here. Go ahead. Boost pumps to on. AP generators are all set. Right. Raphael, thank you for subscribing, sir. Welcome aboard. Beacons coming on. Oh yeah. No, we're basically on our own now until we take off. If there was ground control, then we would, but with no ground control. Yeah. So I'm gonna push back right now. Get away from this gate and this crazy person, and then wonderful. About dang time. Yeah. Uh huh. Well, if you're not a member of VATSIM, you got to join them first, which means going through their website, vatsim.net, I believe it is, and you got to get. Oh, you are with them? Um, well, it's kind of hard for me to walk you through it now, especially with all this background chatter going on. um, you basically need vPilot, and then to load that in there, and then it's just about talking to air traffic control and doing its thing. So there's a number of tutorial videos on VATSIM. I'm really not equipped to do that right now, unfortunately. Yep. So if it was a slower time, I'd be happy to walk you through it, but it's kind of not a good time for it. Ha. All right. So engine 2 coming online. And starting number 2, or 1 rather. So I need to turn on main pumps. There we go. I'm going to go 2-4 left, which is the interior runway on this side. Why do I have this ice protection on? Go away. There we go. What is it yelling? Crown spoilers, brake pressure, hydraulic. Oh, there we go. Okay. Taxiway light coming on. And we are moving. I'll follow you to runway, Pinto. Nice. Yes, I am. That's how I'm steering. Uh, it's CH Products rudders. Oh, nice. We need to turn the packs back on there. Seatbelts. I hope you are too, because I have no idea. Oh, this is Delta 8. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up to Echo. Oh, you're fine. Keep going to Victor. I know this so well now because of doing the Pro ATC controller stuff. So I'm waiting for you. Don't worry, I'm waiting for you. Stock. All right, let's set our flaps to 8. I I think so. I should probably look up the. I am ready. Yes, I have. I'm at the runway. I'm just about ready to request clearance for takeoff here as soon as I watch Pinot. All right, there goes Pinot. LA Center Delta 3535 is holding short runway 24 left. Line up and wait. Runway 24 left. Delta 3535. There goes Pinot. I'm watching. He is climbing like a bat out of hell. Oh man, strobes should come on. All right, just waiting for takeoff clearance. This is FSX Steam Edition. All right. Hang on a second. Let's get to cruise first. Going to New York. All right, man. I think center forgot about me on the runway. Yeah, I can. Danton Roblox. Hello, sir. Here we go. 24 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 3535. Go. There's climb. There's toga. It's positive rate. Gear up. What? I'm in the air. There's no Cessna in front of me. Not that I see. Oh, I see him now. I have no idea who that is. It's probably on a suicide mission. Traffic inside Delta 3535. Direct Clipper, left turn to Clipper, and up to 330 to join the Orca departure. Delta 3535. What's it doing? Oh. All right, that's 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming off. All right, guys, I'll get back into chat in a little bit here. It's just a little busy right now while we're trying to get out of here, so bear with me, guys. I think that's Pinot. Yes, left seat. That's the right seat over there. Let's make sure it's lines up with this nav pattern here. Do we have any below restrictions? No. Whoa. Oh yeah, I think I see you directly in front of me, above me, although, but you know. Yeah, that should be you. I'm just passing through 17,600. Yep. All right, there's 18,000 feet. Let's go standard. Oh. There we go. All right, Brennan23, hello. Dantum Roblox, hello. Cyber Gaming, hello. Kelsey, hello. All right. Yeah, so a reminder, guys, this there's no auto throttle on this aircraft, so you got to manage the speed yourself. So I'm in climb mode and set the speed to a certain amount. It's going to pitch the aircraft to hold that, and then we'll have to do that on manually once we get up to cruise altitude here. So sorry about all the confusion on TeamSpeak here, but we got two people streaming at once, and so we're hearing their traffic, our traffic, and everything in between. So it just is what it is. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly. He's over in JFK land, and we're over here in LAX land, and so yeah, it's craziness. Um, yeah, we're just having a grand old time. Yep, have fun with that. Next stream is going to be tomorrow morning Pacific time, so probably 10 or 11 a.m. Pacific time. I'll be flying Jacksonville to TF Green, Jacksonville Jaguar charter to meet the Patriots in the AFC Championship. Ha ha ha. We are meeting them in the championship. I didn't say we're going to win it. Hey, it's that kind of talk that I don't appreciate. See, 3/4 of the country are on my side here, pal. Nobody wants to see the Patriots win except for the people in. I know, that's what I'm talking about. That's my side. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Titans. Titans are poop. Oh, burn. Uh, uh, Oh, you guys can't. Oh, okay, I'm just realizing you guys can't hear TeamSpeak. I'm trying to figure out why. Let me see what's going on. Normal mic, video capture, right there. Why don't you have the headset mic? Let's try this. Can you hear TeamSpeak now? Whoops, oh, that was dumb. You're gonna regret that, but let me know if you can hear TeamSpeak now.
Who should I just email you to put the moose crew in?
All right, there, now I can. All right, good deal. All right, bye. See you, Bubba Lewis. Whoa. What's just happening?
Alright guys, a quick hops to Boston. It was for Boston. It will
Wind change?
there, and now get for the night.
4003, cross 22 right. Correction, cross 31 right at Victor.
I don't know. That's weird.
Turn right on Charlie.
1733 heavy. Since you're signing
Cross
up
3
to
right,
frequency
turn
change,
right
please.
on Charlie.
Yeah, now you're not gonna be able to hear anything but all this nonsense.
1733.
Should be over here, Moose. You'd be like, get a word in.
I know, right?
So I'm glad I have you guys to chat with, as I can talk to people while I'm bored as hell. This is waiting for my turn to talk.
Jacksonville is not winning by 6 because they're not playing right now. Oh, you're calling it. I see what you're saying. Okay. I hope you're right, Blue Cran. I really hope you're right. Really hope you're right. If you're right about this one the same way, then you're my oracle. We're going to Vegas together. We're gonna make our money that way.
Hey Moose, I just sent you an email, so you might want to check your emails.
Well, I'll check it when I get in the ground.
Steady ground, runway 22 right at Charlie, follow company from the left.
How'd you get my email? If you said something, I have no idea what it was.
Oh, no, I sent you an email.
I know. But what? Let me try. Hang on. Do I not have my email loaded on this thing? Oh, yeah, I do. Switch to.
I can't believe I got that. I actually can't believe I just got that on stream.
Got what on stream?
So my text will tap up on my screen.
Uh-huh.
So if it appears there, I get whatever someone text types.
Yeah.
So if someone's trying to talk to me, I can see it, and then you turn to my left that much.
Oh, I see.
And someone just burst out of language on. Really, it's like.
Whoops.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, from a guy from Bubba Lewis.
That's not way to be a professional over here.
I see you guys, Dantum, Roblox. I'm flying right now. I'm not gonna look at your channel at the moment. Just know that. I mean, come on. Let's use some common sense.
Apparently, common sense wasn't used with this guy. It's kind of funny.
No, apparently not.
But the good thing I have, my thing is, with the one video announcement, there is also the, as people should know with that announcement.
Right.
Advisory is advised because I use language on my stream. But since I'm with you, my friend, I can refrain from that because I know you do not allow language on your stream.
I appreciate that, sir. Who was saying they emailed me? Bubba Lewis. What email did you email me? Because I don't see it in my email.
I put it on. I sent it to TheFlyingMoose@gmail.com.
Well, I don't own that email address, so.
Wow.
I don't know who you emailed, but.
Wow.
Smooth. That's real smooth.
I have a question, Moose.
I sent hashtag Moose Crew.
Yeah, you have a question? Go ahead.
If I said konnichiwa, would I be in trouble since I'm using language?
Konnichiwa. Well,
But
it's not.
it's-
It's not this language. It's. I think you.
Exactly,
I think you misunderstood what I mean by language.
No,
Let me-
I understood.
I know you don't. I know you're kidding. Let me be more clear. Profanity is what I'm referring to. I know you do. I know you do. All right, we're reaching our cruising altitude here, which means I got to pull the throttles back.
Then I think I'm in the wrong Discord server. Not Discord.
I need to pull up the arrival thing here because I'm gonna be in world of hurt.
Apologies, American 1906.
So it's good to double check. Fellas, fly at 5399, welcome to Limburg, taxi to the gate.
I definitely, if I had the money to, I definitely get a better control thing that has better trim control.
Yeah, 217, continue.
Oh, yeah.
Comic 1 arrival.
F-16s are not supposed to be in VATSIM,
Runway 27 approach.
What?
military aircraft
Hey, I
aren't
see you
allowed
up
in
there,
VATSIM.
Moose.
Yeah, they are. You just can't be. There's certain restrictions to them.
Skyway 5207 after,
It's called being smart, not being.
Comic 1
Okay,
arrival.
mean,
I
like,
got kicked off of VATSIM for like 3 months because I was in the F-18 trying to land. And
What'd you say, Pinno?
Because you were on frequency, take it.
no, I was on a frequency and I was on the frequency directly on inbound with the active flight plan.
The Airbus 320 is about, you think you're 12 o'clock, 7.5 miles in direction.
Oh crap,
Well-
I'm gonna have to start descending soon.
Yeah, I'm kind of. What?
Roger, we have them on our keypad on a train. I fly. That was 5207.
What the crap?
Just cross whiskey.
Did we just crash again?
Did we what?
Oh my gosh, my sim just crashed. It was
Cat 1430
fine.
as well.
Well, that's annoying. Look at that. Complete crash desktop. So I thought I fixed it.
Calm down.
Well, I thought I fixed it. Apparently not.
Right
What
on
the
Victor,
heck?
cross 31 left onto Charlie, Brickyard 1430.
Well, that's crap.
Oh man.
Okay, well, that's lame.
End of stream?
For now it looks like, because I have to figure out why my sim is still unstable. I thought I had the problem solved, so I'm gonna disconnect from. Well, I already disconnected from that. Okay, so. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Close that. Finish, yeah. Yes, I've gotten a dislike before. I don't know why, but.
Oh, there's Pinto.
And Moose, I gotta give you props. If it was me and my sim crashed, I've just flipped out. Especially streaming.
I can be calm enough.
Dyslexia from little kids who said that you're not giving away a P3D copy.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have $200 to just blow like that. So, I'm gonna mute this for a second just so I don't have to hear all that while I explain. So okay, so yeah, sim crashed. I thought I had fixed this problem with the CRJ. It would do that. It would just all of a sudden hang and then stop. And it seemed like the issue was to do with a lack of sound card drivers that I fixed, and then I had some other drivers that I hadn't ever gotten installed. So I fixed all that, did it, and it was fine. But I don't. Apparently now it crashed again. So that's annoying. So to answer quick questions, yeah, my game crashed, so you can't follow me in VATSIM now, unfortunately, which sucks. You can donate money to me. The way to do that is in the description below. So if you would like to do that, I'm always for that. You can super chat. You can donate via Streamlabs, or there's another way to do it too, and I forget what that third one is. There were 3 ways. Like it doesn't matter. Anyway, so there's that. I'm probably going to end it here, unfortunately, because I need to go back to the drawing board and see what is wrong, because I don't want this to happen tomorrow when we stream. I want to make sure we have a good quality stream for that, because crashing en route for the Jags game is going to be bad omens. So CRJ crashed a lot. Yeah, well, I heard a lot of it has to do with sound card stuff. So I don't know if there's, yeah, so maybe it's just a CRJ problem, and maybe we just overloaded it with TeamSpeak and OBS and VATSIM and all the others. I don't know. But it would be nice to know, what caused it, because I think I went into the system settings last time this happened, and it doesn't say anything about the app crash. It just is gone, so it doesn't help. So anyway, yeah, that's. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you do this, yeah, I'll help you out here. There you go. NightBot will now tell you, I think, how to do that. There you go. Want to donate? There it is. You can also do super chat. Oh, the third one was you could become a sponsor, and that's a new thing YouTube did a few 2 months ago. They started doing. It's kind of like how Twitch does it, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna go now that the explanations. I'll turn TeamSpeak audio
So what
back
are you
on.
doing right now, Moose?
So now I can hear you guys again. So if you were asking me a question on TeamSpeak, I couldn't hear you until just now. What I'm going to do right now is probably shut down and try and investigate what is going on so we can make sure this isn't going to happen tomorrow.
Hey, before you start your live stream tomorrow,
yeah.
Put down #MooseCrew in your stuff.
All right. Well, you know what? I'll do that tonight since we crashed. I'll do that. There you go. So
Awesome,
yeah, there you go. So if you want to be added. If you want to be added to the Moose Crew, put a comment in one of the most recent videos of just put your username and hashtag Moose Crew, and I'll add you onto the Moose Crew list. So for those of you that have been with me for a while, like Encrypted and Pinot and stuff like that, and Bubba, I'll put you on there too. So, but if I miss you, just hashtag Moose. It's just a grouping, just to say you're part of the Moose Crew. So you just
so people can subscribe to you too.
Yeah.
Look on Moose's name.
Exactly. They'll see your stuff there, and they can reference over. So yeah. Baxter Cat says bah humbug, but yeah. What's up?
I seem to have misplaced my blue wrench. I have my red one and my green one. Could I borrow one from you?
I'm fresh out of blue wrenches. I sold them all.
Fresh out. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, bag of peanuts if you want those.
Yeah, right. So, all right, guys.
Does anyone else here have a blue wrench?
Thanks for coming out to the stream, and hopefully tomorrow it goes a lot smoother and we don't have any crashes.
My last one.
But this is the nature of flight sim. Sometimes it just is a little unstable. So, and it may be the fact. I'll try to get the CRJ going and get P3D all set up, because it may be more stable in P3D, and then we just fly the CRJ in P3D and do other things in FSX Team. So. That's probably my backup plan. So anyway, so we'll do that. Thanks for coming along. Don't forget the Jags play the Patriots on Sunday at noon Pacific, and that's going to be a game to watch. No matter who wins, it should be a good game. So help me root for the Jags so we can get to the Super Bowl for the first time ever. So all right, guys.
Are you kidding me, Jags?
Yes.
For my stream.
Well, yeah, I'll probably have your stream on. I'm gonna get off TeamSpeak because it's like sensory overload for me. So yeah. So anyway, but I'll hop over to yours, encrypted your video and kind of watch there. So all right, cool, man, guys. We'll see you later, and you have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, probably around 10 or 11 Pacific time for takeoff from Jacksonville. We'll see you then.
Okay, Moose. Have a good day. Good night.